Good morning, everyone. It's Greg. Welcome to Buckeye Freight Rail. If you can't tell where I am, that's the Big Miami River in Dayton, Ohio. So we got a train coming up now. I think it's M252. I saw it go through the camera in Glendale about an hour and a half ago. So he's finally getting up here. It's a little bit longer drive for me to come up here. I had a little bit of pain driving up, but not horrible. And we'll see what happens. Oh, I think I hear him now. All right, guys, this is Thursday the 27th. This is a new video, so I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. All right, here he comes. M252 coming across the bridge. Beautiful morning out. Picture perfect. 65 degrees. These are loaded racks. Somebody's getting some new cars. I hope to get a couple southbounds at least. I might have missed one of them before I got here. And of course, I'd like to get some Norfolk Southern. We'll find out. Most of you know I like railroad bridges. I think it provides a nice shot. This is a 3-span bridge built after the Great Flood in Dayton of 1913. So this is probably 1920s or 30s, I'd say, before it was built. I have not found anything on the bridge to say when. Sometimes they're dated on the end. This end I haven't found a date. That end down there I've not been to. It's kind of a hike getting there. I am a little bit south of Dayton at this point. The front of this train's probably going through North Dayton right now. Right there's the end. All right, there you go, M252. First train in the books. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, got L423 coming. Got Simon's EMD Productions over here. Right there you go, 423, heading into Dayton. You'll go up to North Dayton, pick up some or drop some off and turn around and come back. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, got M204 coming up. Nashville, Tennessee. To Selkirk, New York. Coming at you. I was saying Nashville, Tennessee to Selkirk, New York. And these are loaded auto racks. And he won't be all auto racks. He's got some mixed freight on here, usually. Yeah, here comes some mixed freight. an 86 footer here maybe. 86-foot boxcar. All right, again, that's M204, Nashville, Tennessee to Selkirk, New York. Now, when he clears, we should be getting a southbound C700 loaded coal train with a Heritage on the front. Stay tuned. All right, got Norfolk Southern coming up. Love it. Looks like 278. All right, that was a nice surprise. NS 278. He runs Kansas City, Missouri to Norfolk, Virginia. All right. Still waiting on the loaded coal train. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, this is LO4, the local. Okay, that's the local, LO4, the Franklin local. He's going to go across the Great Miami and work somewhere here in Dayton. And then I think eventually go up to Springfield, according to Simon. So, all right, guys, we're still waiting on the coal train. Still got a green signal. All right, I'll be back. Okay, as promised, coal train. Let's see what's on the front. Nice. Oh, we got a DPU. All right, guys, that is C700. He's Newell, Pennsylvania, down to Stylesboro, Georgia. I think that's the Atlanta area. Gonna power Atlanta with all that coal. All right, folks. All right, got the local coming back. L423, Dayton to Cincinnati. It's coming at me. 14 cars. That's bigger than when he went up a while ago. All right, guys, had a decent day up here. I'm gonna head out. Oh, incidentally, that last train had the FR and P heritage unit on the front. That was pretty cool. I just wanted to mention that. That's Fredericksburg, or Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac. Old railroad. All right, guys, we'll see ya.